everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl 𝒯𝒽𝒾𝓃𝓎. We're in this world, but we're not of it. Remember that. So stay tuned if you want to know how I made my shrimp scampi with some cooking white wine. You know, didn't realize that I still had this around the house. So we're gonna cook with it. We're gonna make it, you know, fast, but we're not gonna burn it up, right? Got it. So stay tuned. Remember, like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications so you know when I make a new video. You know, we can be family. Come on, family. Stay tuned. Wondered, how do I make shrimp scampi? It's quick. You know, we always go to the restaurants and, you know, we be like, oh, what is some shrimp scampi? I want some shrimp scampi. Right, so save the money, make it yourself, and you can, you know, try it out and see. Maybe if you like it, save your coins, make it yourself, right? Anyway, so, get your olive oil. Of course, get some cooking white wine. Don't get the white wine that be at, you know, the liquor stores or the stores that you drink with. I wouldn't want to drink cooking white wine. Anyways, you can use regular garlic, but I'm using minced garlic that's already cut up because I'm hungry and I don't feel like cutting up some garlic. Get your crushed red pepper, of course, your shrimp that's already peeled and divine. You can do large, you can do small, you can do medium. I love shrimp, so it's a lot of shrimp up in here, and it's already pre-cleaned. Of course, don't forget your lemon for some taste. Get some butter, and of course, your parsley. Yeah, you know, all that good stuff. So you can use whatever spaghettis that you want to use. This is around the house, so I'm about to cook with it. So some people typically break up their spaghettis in half, I guess, to make it stretch. I don't know. I've seen my mom do this several times. I'll be like, maybe she's just trying to make, you know, make the food stretch. I don't know, but for a shrimp scampi, do not break up your spaghettis unless you really want to. But to give it, you know, that whole restaurant look and all that, don't break it up. So we're gonna just put this in here whole. I'm not gonna break it up. I just typically just put in the whole thing. And we're going to, of course, let it bend some. Don't want it to break unless you just really want to, but I don't want mine to break. You know, you want to eat good, but on a budget, right? Got it. So, I'm going to add some more up in here. Y'all, I always wanted an electric stove. It cooks the same. I guess it just depends on the meal, but power to the gas stoves. I used to hate cleaning them when I was little, but now I'm like, I can't wait to move again so we can get a gas stove. Okay, so leave it to cook for like 10 minutes. Of course, I don't like my spaghettis, my noodles to stick that or feel like gooey, so we're going to add just a little bit of olive oil. Of course, so we're going to let that cook for 10 minutes. Of course, we're going to wash it. Now we're going to start making our sauce. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how much olive oil to really use. I just like, you know, it to feel slick, like, it just, yeah. So we're gonna add some of our butter. This is half a, you know, stick of butter, and I just put it and 2 because I'm going to use some now. So we're going to turn this down because clearly my pan have been, you know, a little hot for a second. I'm going to let that. And y'all, this is not going to take a long time to cook. Like, it's really not. That cook on its own. You want to add about like 1/3 of cooking wine. It's cooking wine. So you want to add about 1/3 of this. Make my butter, you know, simmer, simmer, simmer. You want it to simmer. But you really have to watch when you cook your wine. It's one thing when you cooking butter, you can let the butter cook a little long without it burning. But with wine, you really have to watch it because it's white wine. It cooks fast. I love butter. Anything with grease, lard, and fat. I love it. I love it. So, yes, this going. No, a lot. We're gonna add just a little more. Okay, we don't want to overdo it. It's very easy to overdo it, but add a little bit more of my olive oil to this. Take a little bit of our minced garlic. Doesn't matter what kind of garlic. Well, I think garlic is garlic. Okay, I don't want a lot of garlic because I just don't. Right? You want enough of everything. You don't want to overdo it. It's easy to overdo something so simple or just cooking in general. You see, it's starting to sizzle. Sizzle, sizzle, sizzle. Okay, add a little bit of crushed red peppers. If you want the people like your food spicy, go ahead and do it overboard. Go ahead. But I don't want my shrimp scampi spicy. Not, you know, like that. Like I'm just eating a bag of hot chips or something. But go ahead and overdo it however you want. But I just did a little small portion of it. Okay, we're gonna add some salt, just a little partial salt. You know, get your salt in your hand. And you know, they be doing this on Instagram. Oh, I can't do it. Oh, like that. Just literally made a mess on the stove. But that's how they be like, No, how do it? Like this. Okay. Yeah, this is, you know, cooking a little quickly over here. But you get what I was trying to do. Okay. That smells good. Already. Okay. So you want to add just a little bit of your lemon. Cut it in half. And this green thing is my parsley that's on this lemon. Not too much lemon, but you know, you want to, get all this simmered together. And then I'm going to turn that down a little bit because the last thing we want is for is to burn and you have to start over. So we're going to add, I didn't season my shrimp, I typically do, but I'm not going to season them for this particular recipe or meal, whatever you want to say. But you want to put your shrimp. Oh, that fell out. Like, lay me up out of here. Put me in a hot dish. Okay. Come on, my fire. Okay, so when I put my shrimp in the skillet, I would like for my shrimp to like be spread out. I don't want them overlapping each other because I want them all to cook even at the same time. So we're gonna let that be great, be 𝒉𝒽𝒾𝓃𝓄𝑔. Yes, Lord, cook, 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 cook. Anything with shrimp to me is life. And you can use any kind of shrimp. I'm not gonna lie, I use the Great Value shrimp from Walmart. That's already pre-cleaned and frozen. You can use whatever shrimp. This is just what I'm doing. I'm starving. I didn't feel like going to all these different places to get different ingredients. Just use what I have at home. Okay, got this over here. So my noodles is like almost done. Y'all, I feel real professional. I got my, I put my olive oil in this little squeeze container. I think I'm going to wind up doing that to like all of my liquids, and then once I get extra time, I want to start putting my seasoning and my spices in personalized containers versus having it all scattered out in my cabinet and put it like on a little shelf. So we're going to let this cook. CJ is ready for dinner, clearly, guys. So we have this. You on camera? You on camera? So use like a regular skillet. I just chose to use this because it's the first thing I saw, and that's why. So let me just, hold on. I don't feel like draining this, but I'm going to show you how all this goes. Make sure I get my water out. I don't want to put all my noodles in here. Typically, I would do this like over my sink, but unfortunately, sink is all the way over there. But yeah, so as you can see, this is how this looks, guys. But to say the least, this is how this looks. Let y'all know how this like really tastes. Okay. It is hot. Yeah. Ooh. Listen, it's good. Anyways, let me know if you try this recipe. Let me know how you liked it. You know, leave a comment at the bottom. Let me know how you really like this. Like, this does no justice. It really doesn't. But nonetheless, this is how it really look. My lighting doesn't justice. But anyways, if you try this and you like it, let me know. Let me know your thoughts. We in this together. Let me know if you make this for your friends when you have guests come over. But I am going to log off now, so I can make me some garlic bread because I am like really hungry. But nonetheless, like, subscribe, turn on your notifications so you know what's really popping. Peace, love, and happiness. We're family. Remember that. Thank you for watching.